Hi guys, I'm Changez Asad and welcome to my show TGIF Talks with Changez. Today we're going to talk about everything food and I have here with me an icon. She doesn't need an introduction, but she runs this one she runs this one food blog on Instagram. It's called If Nat Can Cook. Give it up for Natasha Qizilbash. Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
Hi, thank you so much. What a lovely introduction. I'm so pleased.
Well, you deserve it.
Thank you.
How's it going?
Good. Thank you for having me.
That's cool. It's a pleasure. So today we're going to discuss everything food. So you're into the stuff like you run this one page, as I said, If Nat Can Cook.
Yeah.
So what got you into this?
It was actually, I started the page on a whim. All my friends used to call me and say, Nat, iski recipe de do, uski recipe de do. And I got really fed up and I said, I can't individually send it to all of you. So whatever I cook, I'll make a little video or I'll take a picture, I'll post it and I'll write down all the ingredients and you guys can do whatever you like. And then I started noticing people following me. Us zamane mein, I think Instagram was not as big as it is now.
Yeah.
Well, the zamana only was about, I think, 7-8 years ago.
Yeah.
And so it just got traction and people promoted me and I got organic following.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
So cooking is your passion?
It is a passion based on necessity. When I moved to Lahore, I did not get the food that I wanted.
Oh, okay.
So I made it.
Well, that sounds like a disaster.
No, I love Lahori food, but because I'm from another city,
Oh, yeah.
I was craving the kind of food we have in our families. Our family is a little different.
Makes sense.
So the kind of food my family makes, Iranian Burmese, I was not getting it in Punjab. At least now you have that kind of food somewhere.
Yeah, it's
But
very relatable.
30 years ago when I moved to Lahore, there was no such food. So I made it and I believe that was the best thing I did in my life.
Very relatable.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite thing to cook? Your favorite cuisine?
So I really love Burmese food and Iranian food. However, I have a soft spot for Thai food.
Oh, that's cool. I also really like Thai food.
Yeah, I love Thai food, but my favorite thing to cook is prawn biryani. I just cannot get over it.
Oh, you're
Pakka
You're really
Karachi prawn biryani type person.
You're really bringing water into my mouth.
Me too.
To worsen it, I'm on a diet. I'm trying to watch what I eat. So
me too.
Yeah.
So important to watch what we eat nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have any association with Thai food, like anything nostalgic to do with your childhood?
So I remember going to Thailand with my parents when I was very young, and
that's sweet.
Yeah, my mother was a very particular cook. She would not eat roadside food, and she would only make very clean food at home.
Oh, that's really nice.
Healthy food. So as a rebel, I decided that I want to go and try I was very young, street food in Thailand.
Oh, okay.
With a lot of mirchi. My mother never used mirchi.
Yeah.
I liked it so much from the age of, I think, 7, 8. That's the first time I had Thai food, and I had the mircho wala. And I saw those fried insects and everything, and I got really excited.
Insects?
I saw them, in Thailand, and that image will not leave my mind.
Did you eat an insect?
No, I didn't eat it then, but I ate one many years later. I kept going back to Thailand because I had worked there, and that's my association with Thai food.
That's cool. So which other cuisines are you into?
I like making a lot of Pan Asian, which is not just Thai. It could be Malaysian,
a
Burmese,
wider range.
A wider range. But I like my pastas and continental food as much. I do not make desserts.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, why not?
I find them a little heavy, unhealthy, and I don't have a sweet tooth.
Oh yeah, makes sense because we're going to talk about that later.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you just mentioned that about your own ethnic food, Iranian, right?
Yeah.
So what does that mean? What falls under that? Because I don't know much about it.
So Iranian food uses a lot of saffron.
Oh, that's cool.
And there's a lot of berries and there's a lot of meat also.
Oh, yeah.
So they don't use spices as in lal mirchi and all as such.
Yeah, Pukhtuns don't either.
Yeah, there you go. So
yeah. Anyone favorite dish you had in specific?
I told you prawn biryani is my weakness.
I'm talking about your culture.
Well, I make a few things that involve a lot of saffron butter rice.
Oh, that's cool.
That's my favorite thing. Rice made with butter and saffron. I don't know if you guys can imagine it right now. And served with kebab.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, like the typical kebab.
So have you ever cooked for a huge gathering of people?
Have I ever cooked for?
Yeah.
That is what I do for a living.
No, I mean for a huge gathering of people, like if you were to...
A huge gathering of people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do that. That is the way I make my money. Yes, I do. I have cooked for lots of parties at home as well.
Oh, that's nice.
And I've spent 2 days preparing, and it gives me a lot of, gratification. I feel very happy when people come and like my food because it's different.
Yeah, it always seems nice to have your effort appreciated.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Very wise boy.
So is there anything you're allergic to?
Nothing. My
Oh, nothing.
people ask, I hear people say, "Uff, main kareli nahi khati, uff, main coconut nahi khati, uff, main ye nahi khati." I keep looking at them. I don't say anything. No judgments. Then I thank God I eat everything. Everything.
Oh, that's cool.
Everything that I'm allowed to eat, I eat.
What are you not allowed to eat?
Well, certain things that I'm not, which is a conscious decision.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
So, has there ever been any such instance where you've cooked something for someone and they've had an allergic reaction?
Yes, 100%.
Oh,
I did a
okay.
pop-up. It was called A Taste of Burma.
Oh, okay.
Because my Iranian family went to Burma and then
Oh, that's really
so
cool.
they lived there, and then that is actually I know more Burmese food than Iranian. So
Oh.
I did a pop-up with my cousin, and this girl told me that, Nat, I'm very allergic to sesame seeds and sesame oil. So if your hand is touched sesame seed or oil, and if you touch my food with the same hand, I will break out into hives.
That sounds 100% fake.
No, actually, she had a really bad reaction.
Oh my God.
Because I did not touch the food, but we were packing it for someone. She was taking it home.
Oh, okay.
So at that time, there may have been a lapse of judgment, and someone must have touched her dabba, not even the food. Maybe with the gloves. We were wearing gloves. Maybe with the gloves, koi cheese. So she had a reaction. I don't know how it happened, me or the other
Okay.
person. But obviously, I took full responsibility for it, and I really apologize.
Did she sue you?
No. People are very nice. They understand. When people have allergies, they actually go out of the way to stay away from food. And I had told her, listen, it's up to you. I'll try my best. But this allergy, you know how bad it can become. Don't order. But she still wanted to.
Yeah. So, what time of the day do you usually prefer to cook?
I like to cook as soon as I wake up. So it's out of the way.
Morning routine, your passion.
Yeah, well, not morning. Say, get into the kitchen by 11.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's not morning.
Well, I do other stuff.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then I get ready, I come down, cook, and I leave the house.
Okay, that's cool. So, what do your typical meals look like that you make for yourself?
I have to make a different meal every day because I
okay.
get bored. Also, I run a blog. And running a blog means putting up new stories and new videos almost every day. It's quite a lot of work.
Yeah, sounds very tedious as well.
It's very tedious, but I like it.
Yeah. So, you just mentioned you get bored of a certain food. So, for how long do you get bored of it then?
Like, the only thing I can have almost every day of my life is dal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but different dals. I don't want to have the same dal. And I know how to make all the dals, so I can. But dal chawal is something I don't get bored of.
Typical Libra energy.
I don't get bored of that. But I make different things every day. Like one day pasta, one day rice, one day soup, one day a stew, one day desi, one day
That's
Chinese.
cool. So what you make, what does it mostly look like? Like is it healthy, unhealthy?
I don't think I go out of my way to make unhealthy food.
Oh, okay.
But let me tell you, there are times where I also enjoy a fried chicken here and there.
Yeah.
So although I find it to be a little borderline unhealthy, but it's okay. There are times you can have a fried chicken. You can have some fries sometime.
Yeah, everyone deserves a cheat day.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is there anything such an unhealthy which you would never go towards?
That's actually a really good question. I haven't thought about that. No, you see, the thing for me is being a Libra, maybe.
Yeah.
I believe in moderation.
Oh yeah.
Not too much of anything. So if there's too much of everything, even coffee, too much of coffee is not good for you.
Yeah. On the other
Too
hand,
much chai is not good for you.
I'm an Aries, so it's naturally like the maximum or minimum for me.
Really?
It's either fully there or it's not there. But I'm trying to work on that. So I'm also trying to reduce moderation.
Yeah.
Because I too ruined myself in the past 2 years with those horrible eating habits.
Really? What are you eating that is
Well, loads of stuff like
fried food?
yes, fried food, unlimited sugar, like not keeping a limit or a watch.
Okay.
And yeah, that's not even my mom's fault because I'd hide it from her, you know.
Listen, at
I was
your
just a
age,
little
it's
kid.
not your mom's fault.
I was just a little kid, you know. Yeah, but now I've gotten conscious because.
But that's very sweet that you said that it's not my mom's fault. I really appreciate that.
But it's actually, I've now gotten conscious because I've seen some very bad examples in front of me. We were just discussing.
Yes.
And not just that, but it's just generally about your overall health.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to end up with issues later on.
Yes.
And I'm also trying to trim out now because it's just really, you just don't feel good.
Yeah.
When you look at yourself in the mirror,
You
like,
can't even run,
and you're
you
like,
can't
oh,
go up the stairs.
ye kya mutalla aa gaya. You look at yourself in the mirror.
I think now the world is changing. I think right now it's not only about how you look,
Yeah.
it should be about how you feel.
Yeah, I totally agree with
Yeah,
that, because
yeah.
people are always going to say stuff. They're always going to fat
Yeah,
shame.
you
But
can never be thin enough for some people.
yeah.
Yeah.
And if you get thin enough, they're going to be like, oh, dekho
She's
kitna
still
kitni
thin.
patli ho gayi hai.
So funny.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
I've heard all of that.
Yeah. So when you're planning a meal, like, do you carry out meal planning in specific, like calorie counting, like you're like fala calories and this is my calorie limit for the
No,
day?
but I will tell you what I do. I have okay, when I'm planning out a meal, I plan out stuff on what's in the fridge,
Yeah.
so that wo waste nahi ho. Like I go grocery shopping and I buy stuff. I get excited and I buy a lot of things, and I just make sure whatever I'm cooking is using up all those things in the fridge first.
Yeah.
But I have a small plate in the house, and I make sure that if I want to eat less calories, I just eat that small plate, a little bit of everything, like a little rice, a little sabzi, a little murgi. Protein is very important for
Yeah.
women our age and men. So I just make sure the portion is not too large. That's all.
So you don't count calories in specific.
Now I eyeball it because I'm
Oh.
wise and
Yeah.
experienced and I have an idea, but I can calorie count as well. I have an idea. I've with the help of my friends, we've run a boot camp and we've done nutritional food. I'm not a nutritionist, but I
Yeah.
have an idea as to how much 100 grams of rice or protein, how many calories it has.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
So would you recommend for me to start counting my calories, because I'm kind of half-minded, because I've heard from people that once you start, there's no going back and you're never going to look at food the same way.
Well, there are two ways to look at it. I think for you, I would honestly suggest please continue the gym and your workout.
Yeah, certainly, definitely.
And with that also, I think you need to cut out sugar.
Yeah, totally.
Sodas.
Yeah, I've started
Yeah.
doing that and I'm noticing a very positive change.
At your age, you'll lose weight very fast and you'll, achieve what you want to
Hopefully.
faster. I just feel a little portion control is also important.
Yeah, that's very important.
Yeah, you
And
can have meeta. Who's telling you not to?
yeah, mom says the same
Yeah,
thing.
but just a little bit. Thoda kam karoge, and also nothing done overnight.
Yeah, definitely.
Sustainable.
Because like I've been going to the gym since March now. It's been really
Yeah.
long.
Yeah.
And I was not controlling my mouth, but now I started controlling my mouth like
Yeah.
for about 2-3 months, and well, there's a massive difference.
Yeah.
You look at my pictures from when I was in the UK in July, and you look at now, you're gonna be
going to
like,
look at
you're
your
gonna be like, who is
pictures
that
now."
monster over there?
I'm going to look at your mother's Instagram page right now. Yeah, but no, it's a part of growing up. It's fine. You'll be okay. Just stick to
Yeah.
smaller meals.
Yeah. My trainer also has a really big role at the gym in motivating me.
That's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very important.
You know, mindset is what you need. So basically, I was having a conversation a few weeks ago with Fatma Fazli, and this is the same thing we were discussing. It's
Yeah.
all about mindset.
Yeah.
You convince yourself on something, it's going to happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Having said all of that, I'm not going to the gym these days, and I should be very, very ashamed of myself.
Oh, if you had my trainer, he'd probably have you executed by now.
I always have this excuse that I live too far, and I know it's an excuse, but
Yeah.
I also need to work on that. I think we all need to work on ourselves every single day of our lives.
Yeah, because after all, nothing is perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, and I can tell you by experience for the past 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually think it's shameful when I look at it in retrospect now.
No, it's all good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. And you know, a big role that I was talking about this eating of mine. Actually, the thing is that there's so much processed food nowadays. Like,
True.
you're cooking in seed oils. Big Pharma has marketed seed oils as healthy. Like, I don't get it, because everybody knows that seed oils are like literally what used in machine lubricants. Can you believe it? So I hope you don't use those when you're cooking.
So the thing is that, like I said, I use very little of everything. So
Yeah.
normally I stick with my neutral oils. I like using mustard oil and desi ghee, but certain food you can't make with that. Like I can't
Yeah.
make Chinese with mustard oil. Do you know what I mean? So I use neutral oils, like I use a pumice and olive oil.
Yeah.
But I also feel like using a little bit of oil and everything also goes a long way. You don't
Yeah.
have to, like, unless you're deep frying it,
Yeah, totally.
right? That, in any case, one should not have that much.
And I'm
of.
being a hypocrite over here because I myself eat seed oils.
Yeah, no, we all do. Listen. We go out every single day of our lives. You have no control of what somebody else is serving
Yeah.
you, right? So that's why I said everything has to be done in moderation. Don't go
Yeah.
out too much, so you won't have those foods.
Yeah.
And even at home, it's a little plan. You just have to work it
And
out.
you know, an advantage of the skill you have, your talent's advantage is you want to have something.
Yeah.
You don't need to get the processed version from outside.
No.
You can just make it yourself.
Yeah, the other day I was looking at this post on Instagram that women, the women that I know, when they haven't been able to get something, they've gone and made it.
Yeah.
I feel like that about food.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
If I haven't been able to find something in the market or I'm not happy with it, I make it. And yes, you're right. I'm very lucky that I like cooking. There are people who don't like cooking.
Yeah,
I feel
definitely.
really bad for, and I'm not talking about women because I feel men and women should.
You're motivating me to try.
Yes, you should. Men and women both need to know how to
Yeah.
cook. It's not a gender thing anymore.
Yeah, definitely, because people in our society have this misconception
Yeah.
about the man-woman thing. But that's so backward. Like,
Yes, it's so
firstly,
backward.
it's 2025.
Yeah.
And the second thing is that, you know, I think that the man and the woman should both, like, you know, they should both help each other. If it's
Yes.
when they're cooking, they should both know how to.
Yes.
And I don't think that it should reduce your masculinity to cook.
Not at all.
Definitely not. It increases your masculinity because you've learned self-sufficiency.
Yes.
And learning self-sufficiency is all about what
Basic.
it's all basic of being a good human.
Yeah.
Like, not even about man or woman at
Basic
this
of
point.
existing. You have to learn how to cook to eat. Now you can't wait on your wife
Yeah.
or someone to wake up and make you something. That's so ridiculous.
And this waiting on your wife thing is literally ridiculous because आपकी बीवी आपकी कोई गुलाम नहीं है. अलबत्ता आप अपनी बीवी की गुलाम जरूर होंगे.
It's so funny. Nobody is anybody's ghulam. Everybody. Okay, I keep telling my children, man has been created in this world to do his job, and a woman has been created to do her job.
Yeah.
When I hear women, a lot of disgruntled women complaining about why, comparing men and women, and I hear a lot of horrible men, horrible men complaining about women. They both, देखो men में भी खराब होते हैं, औरतें में भी खराब
Yeah,
होती हैं, ठीक है?
definitely.
You cannot compare men and women. They have their own place. You
Yeah.
can't say इसने ये कर सकती है तो वो कर सकता है. You can't.
Yeah, definitely.
पुराना
Everyone
ज़माना
has their
है.
dynamic.
Yeah, your woman can produce a child. Can a man do that?
Definitely not.
Right? So
Yeah.
a man has his place, a woman has her place.
Yeah.
No need to compare.
Yeah, and there's this one other thing in our society. Why are people in our society today so latched onto processed food? That's mainly because we're fed it from a very young age. Like, I don't believe it. I'm not going to take names, obviously, but literally there's people who at 4 or 5 years of age are having sausages and their mothers are like, ये तो सिर्फ sausage खाता है. हमने बहुत कोशिश की कुछ और खिलाने की.
Oh God! So where did the child learn to have that sausage?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did Allah Mia already engrave it into the
No,
child
I
that
think
ये sausage है और यही
in
खाना
the
है?
ultrasound, the Alamia gave the child
Yeah.
sausage. Okay, that's really, really strange when women talk like that. I understand what you're saying. I've heard people say it very
बच्चे को-
proudly.
बेटे को एक थप्पड़ मारे खिलाए उससे नॉर्मल खाना.
थप्पड़ मारे, you mean?
Joking, I'm just joking.
I know. Whatever you put in front of your child, if they don't eat it, be patient. When they're hungry, they will.
Definitely.
Eat it.
Yeah, but this
Yeah. But also, can I tell you, processed food is cheap.
yeah.
That's why people have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like if you go to a certain international chain, which I'm not very fond of, not taking names. I was there and I ordered a burger and fries at the motorway, guys. I had no choice. This is
Yeah.
some time back. My bill was only 1,500. I was like, what? I've ordered 3 things.
My God.
How is my bill only 1,500 rupees? Because it's all processed rubbish food.
Yeah. But you know, in societies like ours, this holistic food is actually made at home and they
Yeah.
have to go out of the way to get processed food for their
And
child.
it's become more expensive, by the way.
Yes, it
It's
has.
really
because there's a
surprising.
lot of inflation over
Yeah,
here.
what my nani and my nana used to eat, pure food, now has become so expensive that you go to buy some kind of bread or oil or anything
Yeah.
organic, or even dal, organic dal or organic murgi. What is that? What is organic murgi? Basically means it's not farmed, right?
Yeah.
4 times the price.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so just to eat clean, you have to pay more.
Yeah, definitely.
It should have been the other way around.
Yeah, but these fried things that are being given, you have an idea that these are not, it's not even food. It's basically just chemicals. It's a chemical concoction lying in front of you at this point.
I think that the younger people are now becoming more aware.
Yeah.
And they are not, like my children don't consciously want to have unhealthy food anymore. So I think the more we talk about it, like you've done in your show program, I think it's a very good thing that you talking to young people your age. It's just a habit, change of habit. the more you talk about it, people used to smoke and it was a done thing. And then
Yeah.
people started talking about how you shouldn't smoke and why you shouldn't. And now, if you have a cigarette in your hand, you're not cool anymore.
Yeah, definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
So very soon we'll have a chicken nugget in our hand and we won't be cool anymore.
Yeah, I think that time's already started now because
Yeah.
the root cause of that was jahalat, and I think most
Yeah.
jahalat is starting to get wiped out now.
Yeah, I guess. Jahalat or maybe more exposure to TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
And they're giving many parents, they give their little babies sugar, and you even have an idea of what that does to you.
Yeah, I've heard, but you can tell us.
ADHD and that type of stuff. It's caused by sugar in the brain at a young age. Sugar should generally be, as a rule, avoided in the first 1,000 days, meaning like 2.5 years of a child's life, because it's like so harmful. It's basically right now you take bara khalis bachon ka zahar and drink it.
Oh God, just the thought of that. Yeah, when you're so normally when children are born, they're supposed to be nursed by the mothers.
Yeah,
Where does the concept of sugar arrive?
exactly.
A child cannot eat sugar or cannot have any kind of food that can't break down, right?
Yeah.
Why are you giving a child something it's not able to digest?
Yeah.
I don't even think a child can digest sugar. How do they do that?
Yeah,
A baby.
this is the cause of all those problems, and not like, well, I'm not going to name which politician this is, but some politician outside of Pakistan who basically said some ridiculous thing that basically the cause for autism is that I think autism basically reveals who it is, but
Yeah, it's
the cause for autism is that if Tylenol, right, Panadol, paracetamol residue ends up near the end of the esophagus and the placenta catches it, it can give autism to the baby. And if it happens next to a Wi-Fi router, everyone in the room will catch autism.
Are you sure that was
Yes, I've seen it
Wi-Fi
myself.
router, autism, Tylenol?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to
Wi-Fi
go home
router.
and I'm going to read about this because that is so whack.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy.
Crazy. That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you have any message for those parents that are spoiling their children's lives in their early years by giving them this, well, I'm not even going to call it food at this point.
Look, I know that people will do what they want to do.
Yeah.
However, if you want to be good to your child and if you want your child to be healthy, please do what is recommended for a child.
Yeah, totally.
Right? And a doctor and a nutritionist is the best person to advise you while your child is growing up as to what the child should have. Nowadays, I've heard when children are growing up, the first solid food they're supposed to have is, I've heard, rice. Like, that's the first thing. That's the first thing, has no allergies, no nothing.
Yeah,
no
totally.
honey, no nothing, rice. That's what I've heard now. So, with times, things change.
Yeah, totally.
Pehle zamane mein they used to say, make the child have a little bit of banana. Right?
Yeah.
Mashed banana. So things change, evolve.
Yeah, they do.
So I think the best thing to do right now is in this day and age, you have so much access to information. Speak to your doctor, your nutritionist, and make sure that you're doing the child a favor because you are going to develop the habits.
Because
फिर बाद में
later on-
आप थप्पड़ नहीं लगा सकते.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because, well, that was just a joke.
I know.
I don't mean
I
that
know.
seriously.
No, no.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, मैंने भी अपने बच्चों को एक आध
Yeah.
लगाए हैं, ठीक है? खाना नहीं खाने की thing, but it's. I know what you mean. I know you were joking.
Yeah.
But you don't have to come to the point where you want to whack
Yeah, don't
them.
bring it to that point.
Yeah. You spoiled your children.
Because later on, like, these kids who have done this to, God forbid, they're going to have cancer in their 40s, 50s. Like, what is this?
Not just that, they are asthmatic and, they're allergic to so many
All
things.
of these things that come up in their teens. Asthma, like, random disorientation. You're feeling disoriented for no reason. Having headaches. Like, which 15-year-old has migraines? But I think I'm going to get myself evil-eyed here by saying this. But
No, but you're right. You're right.
the people who, well, I don't mean to say anything to the viewers, but
You're not going to get many sponsors for this show, by the way. No, but you're doing the right thing. You're on the right track. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys, so now we're going to head towards our ritual, the rapid fire round. One thing you'd never eat.
I eat everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
One meal you'd never skip.
I like dinner the most.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Your go-to healthy option.
I really like my chia seed pudding with mangoes or peaches.
Oh, sounds
with honey.
appetizing.
Yeah.
One thing you'd have banned.
Banned. I actually like every single thing. So
No, I mean, name anything like, well, processed.
a
could be
processed burger available at an international chain.
called. Okay.
Yeah.
Your caffeine routine.
I can have chai 4 times a day and coffee 2 times a day.
Does it disturb your sleep patterns?
No. But I just make sure I don't have it after a certain time.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you guys know, she's a travel blogger and a food blogger. So one meal that you ate somewhere abroad that will always stay with you.
Oh, there's so many. You can't do this to me.
Oh, name anyone.
Too many. There are just too many. I've had this amazing fish that was baked in salt. It had
cool.
a salt casing, and I had to crack the salt, and the salt fell out, and the fish inside was the most amazing fish.
Oh, that sounds so
Yeah.
it sounds so nice.
It's amazing, yeah.
And one totka you swear by.
Totka.
Yeah.
I think you should brine your roasts, your chicken,
Yeah.
your turkey, or whatever meat that you want to roast the next day. You should brine it, and I can tell you what brining is later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great
Got
totka.
it. That sounds really cool. Okay, so thanks so much for joining us. It was really nice talking to you.
Thank you for having me. That was so much fun.
You
You're such a good host.
You have such nice main character energy.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, you have really positive energy.
So do you. You're doing such a good job. Please keep it up.
Thanks. Okay, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Catch us in the next one. Bye.